Poppy Playtime, a unique horror game where toys chase you. Usually, you can run from these enemies, but what if that wasn't an option, forcing our beloved character to go through the game's most brutal moments without running? In this video, we'll be attempting to complete not just Chapter 1, but Chapter 2 and 3 as well. This challenge was meant for only the most mentally ill gamers, so watch me as I attempt to beat Poppy Playtime Chapters 1 through 3, one step at a time. Yo, homies and homets, we have hit 12,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can get to 85K by the end of the week. Spawning in as an ex-employer who has a death wish, we instantly realize this factory will require hands, leading us to a very simple password with the code found on this train. After watching our tutorial, we receive our first hand for the game. After unlocking the door with our freakishly long hands, we are greeted by Huggy Wuggy. After walking around for a while, Huggy Wuggy drops a key. Of course, grabbing that item, we unlock the door to the electrical room, where we do our very first puzzle. Now, something dreadful about not being able to run is the fact that I have no idea how to do some of these parts. So if I mess up on a certain puzzle, then I have to walk all the way back to the start, wasting a lot of time as well as brain cells. Eventually restoring the power, we make it back to the main area just to figure out that Huggy Wuggy has been let loose, eventually forcing us into a chase sequence later on. Making our way to the next segment, we see a hand slide past the door. He's closer than I thought, so I hurried up as fast as I could with my crippled legs. After trying to send this toy straight into the abyss, we collect 4 mini cubes around the area, then turn on the crane to get our other hand. Unlocking the very big do not enter gate, we are greeted with a slide that allows us to gain more speed than the entire challenge combined. Our new goal is to make a friend, which is totally not a Build-A-Bear ripoff. Officially, after retrieving our friend, we can use him to unlock the big gate, which of course leads us to the very first chase. Oh shoot, that's actually terrifying. As soon as we trigger the chase, we quickly turn around and head for the conveyor belt. After walking for a while, we see that Huggy Wuggy is having no hard time catching up with us. Now, unfortunately for me, I forget the path. So of course, instead of going right, I went straight, leading Huggy to catch us. This challenge was not for the faint-hearted. One little slip up and it's done. Right in the back, we repeat the exact same thing, but this time turning right, it leads us to a door that slams shut on us. And while we wait, Huggy catches up even closer, making this a very tight fit. However, whenever we reach the very end of the tunnel, we run into a conveyor belt that is sending us backwards. Now, I tried this part many times. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't think this is possible. I legit don't think this is possible. Officially marking one fail on this challenge. We move forward and kill Huggy Wuggy. Yep, that's what you get, bro. Walking into our next destination, we run into a liminal house-looking area, bringing us to the final part of the chapter as we open up the doll's door. Now we enter the chapter 2 with a bright smile in the same area that we left off. Our main objective is to escape this place since there's possessed toys that want to murder us. Walking through a hall, we hear something. It's safe to say, we have a new enemy in town. Knowing this, we make our way to a very big hole, officially allowing us to use a new mechanic in the game. This leads us to a Huggy Wuggy button that gives me and the homies a lot of PTSD. Opening up the door, we get a oddly large key. This allows us to open up the red door that leads to an office. Inside of there's a ton of drawings that absolutely suck. It's safe to say I need to escape this madness. So I tear off the vent to travel in, and the vents lead us to another puzzle room. However,
sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Yes, you did. The doll Poppy interrupts us and tells us that she is trying to get the power on, so we need to help her. Then she tells us thanks for freeing me, and that there's a train station nearby that we can use to escape this alpha factory.
As soon as you get on up here.
Alright, Poppy, I'm about to put you right back in that cage. She says she'll follow us through the vents, so making our way to the train station, we unlock this door, then swing our way back to the other side, or do, that. We finally meet up with the doll, and
I'm going to need you to trust me.
oh, I knew that was gonna happen. My Shayla. Oh, my Shayla. I'm coming for you. Taking a slide down, we enter this area. We need to turn the power on with this puzzle. It was, very annoying. Also, took me 22 minutes too long. Walking down this very non-suspicious hallway, we get interrupted by Mommy Longlegs herself, the new enemy for Chapter 2. She takes our hand, kidnaps Poppy, and tells us she wants to play a game, where she pretty much makes the train station setup, not so fun for us.
Obey the rules, or I'll tear you apart and eat your insides.
Little do you know, I might like that, low-key. Getting the grand entrance to the train station, we realize this isn't as simple as it seems. Okay, kinda is. So the train needs power, right? And it also needs codes. In order to get the power and codes, we need to complete a series of challenges, hosted by Mommy Longlegs herself. But before the codes, let's go take a trip to muscle memory. Oh, that's nice. You know, the scent of blood makes it very welcoming in here. It's time to make ourselves a new hand. And to do so, we need to add suspicious liquids to this container, fix the pipe, then do all the other, useless tests. And voila, a new hand. This hand we can use to gather electricity from these green sources to open up doors and to connect other things. After running, walking across a sign that says,
I know when your birthday is. June 28th.
Nice, man. Yeah, no, my birthday's actually July 31st, so get it right next time, bro. Homies and Homets, welcome to the first game. It is a test of the brain, how well we can memorize colors and shapes. Now, the only downfall was, this.
Lower towards you. When you complete a color pattern correctly, Bunzo
Oh,
will
you mean-
rise back up.
You mean that thing?
If Bunzo reaches you, your test is over.
Your test is over?
The test will
What does that
become
mean?
more-
This part thankfully doesn't require really any running unless your aim is really bad and you need to get super close. So for me, I didn't really struggle that bad on this part.
Yellow, green, yellow, blue, violet.
How did I get that wrong? What? Okay, I kind of. But that's besides the point. Eventually, this game starts spazzing out, and we need to click the stop button. This makes Mommy Longlegs a little bit mad. Given that, she still gives us a part of the code, so we'll have the motivation to do all the other games.
Mommy knows other ways to play with you.
Okay. There's no way, bro. We go back to the train and turn on the second lever, then make our way to the next game. Whack-a-wuggy. By a literal sandbox. Oh. I don't know what's worse, the blood one or the sand.
The toys in this game used to have strings attached to them.
Oh.
So the
Yeah, but not anymore, huh? Bro, where are they? God! Hey, bro! Now, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't the best at this game. I'm sure it didn't help that my brightness was super low compared to other creators, and it also probably didn't help that I wasn't wearing headphones because I'm an absolute idiot. However, we did eventually beat it.
Hooray! Mommy is so proud of you.
Yes, you are.
Mommy
Bro,
has
why is
another
she being
thing
like
for
this?
you.
She's actually being sus. You're making me feel a certain way, man. She hands us a new code and announces that there's only one more game to play. Making our way to the literal lighthouse. We zip up and then attempt to send the sign flying down. Unfortunately for me, the game was ahead. After crossing through a path that seems straight out of 2020 Prime Among Us, we see a door open up. What? Should I run? Like, is she evil? Oh. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is lit. Okay, I don't think I've said this yet. Probably safe for me to say that I have not played chapter 2 or 3 yet, so I genuinely don't know what the freak is going on. Also, it's kind of weird that I'm doing no running on my first playthrough, but that's besides the point. Something annoying about these green electric stuffs is the fact that eventually they run out of power in our very own hands, as well as the own power things. I don't know what you call these. Meaning, since we walk and we can't run, sometimes we do all that work just for it to restart, simply because the timer resets. After that tragedy, we've run into, Jacksepticeye? Yeah, I don't know. Good going, Jack. Hey, send me some coffee, please. After sending this cart straight into the depths of the inferno, we turn on the final power for the train, only leaving one more twisted game. Red light, green lights. For this game, it's pretty simple. We have to move when the music is on, and then when the music stops, we have to stop. Same thing for the lights. Only catch is, there's a monster chasing us the entire time. Meaning, even if we don't move, we still might get caught, simply because we're not fast enough. So me not being able to run, I knew this might be pretty bad. Let's start this. The first instinct was to follow mostly the music instead of the lights. However, the lights do flicker before they start, so I probably shouldn't have done that. That's fine though. So that's what I did to cover a decent amount. Okay, hold on. Does swinging count? I guess so. This game has areas that are meant to slow you down, including ball pits, which for whatever reason slow you down like crazy. Also, about halfway through the game, we have a choice to go through 3 tunnels: easy, medium, and hard. Me being me, I chose the hardest because reverse psychology. Continuing straight, I realized I messed up and I was supposed to go right. Now, I needed to go very fast. Please! How did he get me? I was safe! I was literally safe! Even though I died, I knew this part was possible. Doing the same thing as last time, I made it past this game pretty darn easily. After that, Mommy Longlegs threatens us, meaning there will be a chase sequence later on. After a few puzzles later, this happens. Oh yeah! Nah, we're done. We're actually done.
9.
Oh, she's counting! Now, I know she said hide and seek, but for whatever reason, that didn't process through my thick brain. So, I literally walked the entire way through this part, thinking she was chasing me. And, she didn't find me. So, I've never played this game before, so I have, like, no idea if I was supposed to hide, but I didn't, and it completely worked. This leads us to a very simple electric puzzle, and after zipping up, we can see the code, which we use to unlock this door. And after that, we are greeted by Mommy Longlegs again. This completely caught me off guard, so after dying, I made sure to know when it triggered exactly. That is to get as much time as possible. Okay, right here! Go, 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 go. Woo! That was close! Zipping up to be safe, we go right back down and walk the way that we were originally going. Now, we have to do some furnace work. After successfully molding the gear, we are greeted with one final chase for chapter 2. After this short one, of course. All we have to do is hide in the furnace and pray that she doesn't have the brains to turn it on. After that, we walk the same way, and then the final chase begins. Now, before the chase actually starts, you can see Mommy Longlegs looking right up at us. And yeah, knowing this, I knew as soon as I pulled that lever, stuff's gonna go down. So I grabbed the lever and I went as far back as I could, and then I pulled it, officially starting the chase. We walk very fast, making our way to the sewers, and barely making it. We have to keep going. Even though I did die on this part, we did eventually make it.
In case you've forgotten, you have your own reasons for coming.
Leading us to a long hallway where she spawns in again. Bro, it's just back. It's back to back. Why are they giving us back-to-back chasings at the last second of the game, bro? Open up. Oh, lever. Oh, take that. Oh. Oh, yeah, man. That's horrible. Also, where's the blood coming from? Like, is that... I don't, not, okay. After killing her, we are very happy. That is, only for her remains to literally get grabbed by what I'm assuming is Chapter 4's monster. We make it back to the train, and we enter the full code, turning the train on, and... Yo, this seems kind of fast. Yo, how do we stop this? I don't, what am I doing? I don't know how to stop this. We attempt to stop it, but Poppy gets mad at us and crashes the train. This marks Chapter 2, done, with no fails. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Now you're probably wondering, Corey, why are you standing on top of your chair? It's because I did this last video and you guys followed my Instagram. About 200 of you followed my Instagram from this. Okay, I'm getting better at this, but like I'm still gonna fall, dude. Why is it shaking so much, dude? Anyways, I'm going to beg for followers on Instagram. 12,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I have 780 something on Instagram. If you guys do want to see... Wait, what am I trying to say? And if you guys also want to talk to me, because like I said in the last video, little bit of you found this funny. I'm not a Minecraft groomer, so please talk to me. Quite a lot of you did send me messages, and that was... that was beautiful, man. Also, you get to see early access. Also, you get to vote on things. Also, you get to literally interact with my stories. So, All of you who joined, thank you. Join the cause. It's called the Instagram, or no, it's called the YouTube to Instagram cause. It's where we get, it's exactly what it sounds like. That was awkward.
Parents across the country report their children experiencing strange and often violent nightmares. And beside them, their little, grinning catnap doll. His image cleared from all promotional material. But damage already done, will disappearing be that easy? The exact cause of these incidents still unknown, only one thing appears glaringly certain. Your children are not safe with catnap.
Instantly loading in, we get thrown into a closing wall trap by Catnap. Me being me, I called his bluff. So I was waiting, and it did in fact kill me. Now knowing this wasn't a game, I made my way out of there, just to figure out that there's another parkour room. Jumping over these piston things will only lead us straight to another parkour room. This chapter already doesn't like me. This one, however, actually took me a while. So long, I literally considered running, but I didn't give up. With perseverance and unknown substances running through my veins, we completed this parkour section without running. This led us straight into the depths of the absolute worst button sign yet. Oh, that's just horrible. Making it back to the tracks where we crashed, we get a call from an unknown person. He lets us know that Catnap kidnapped us and that he's trying to kill us. He also lets us know that our objective is to not escape, because Poppy needs help shutting down this shady Amazon factory. There's also a new puzzle element, and it's absolutely horrible / dreadful / makes me want to jump off of a bridge. We take a trolley to the new area, the playcare. Ollie calls us again. Also, I just realized how far my arms can actually reach. Anyways, he tells us to go to the statue in the middle that powers the whole area. This will be known as the Dome. Our new objective is to turn on the power of the playcare. Firstly, we need to grab the key that Ollie gives us and go back to the door next to the trolley. This is where we receive a new hand that allows us to jump extremely high. Also, sometimes I have to tweak things with these jumping bits because we genuinely don't have enough momentum to like get to the other side. So like, for instance, this one, I literally jumped onto the pipe that I was not supposed to, and then I walked forward, then I jumped. So there's quite a few of those inside of this challenge, and if I didn't do it, then the no running would literally be impossible. Making our way through the bloody basement. No, I'm not British. I mean a literal bloody basement. Shout out to the RE8 video. This brings us to a horrid puzzle once again. We go back, and the power, weirdly enough, goes completely out. So now we have to really turn on the power. Ollie tells us to go to the main house to get parts of the power cords online so we can plug it in into the dome. Opening up the door, we are greeted with Catnap's sleepy hallucination gas. Just another day in the office, am I right? After seeing Huggy Wuggy, I knew I was about to relive a horrible memory. The hallways literally go on forever and keep on changing, making me a very nervous lad. But then a phone starts ringing.
You need to run.
The frick you mean I need to run? How are you just gonna... Oh, heck no. Oh, wait, that's scary. You know what? I'm not scared. Where's this little rascal Oh, there was a wall there. There was not a wall there, I meant. There was not a wall there. After a little bit of walking through the endless hallways, we go into a room with a TV, and it starts playing our one flaw for this challenge. Huggy Wuggy.
That's theirs.
This is actually giving me PTSD. I really didn't want to fail this challenge, but because of freaking Huggy... Oh! I thought it was how can I die? I thought it was an hallucination, bro. Now I'm 0 for 2 on him. Oh, never mind. I'm 0 for 1. Never mind. Making it back to the main hub in the house, it's clear that we have a lot of electrical work to do. Dropping down a hole, I saw that there were more gas, and me being a recovering galaxy gas addict, I decided to go in. Thankfully, I realized that there was a gas mask, so I equipped it. They made the race car go vroom vroom to open up a wall. While I was carrying a battery trying to figure out where the frick it goes, I ran into this thing. Oh, it's her! She's the girl that opened up the gate! Hey man, you gotta help me out here. Or not, that's fine. If I'm being honest, this part wasn't that bad. It was kind of tricky because it kind of acted like a maze. Also, the lighting didn't help, but it was pretty much like one large simple puzzle. After a while, we make it back out of the house and back to the dome. But as soon as I walk out, I get jumped by something. Oh! Wait, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
No,
hey, Poppy, let's go.
Didn't do anything.
Yo, actually,
wrong.
never mind, bro. Poppy, let's squabble, bro. Squabble up. Bro, you crashed my train. I'm not forgetting about that. This segment, Poppy pretty much tells us that we are her only option. She tells us that our ability to kill all these monsters without running is a pretty darn big deal, and that there was a master named Prototype that they pretty much worshipped like a god. We needed to get to the prototype and end it, but before that, catnap's in the way. After hearing that they tortured the people and the toys, I forgave her. And I said, even if I walk through the darkness, there will always be light. That was so corny. That was so corny, bro. I'm not doing that again. Making it back to the dome, we plug in the house cord only to figure out that it only covers 50%. So now we have to go to the school. This place wasn't exactly inviting. Before Ollie gets cut off, he lets us know that there's another person in here, Miss Delight. She's an absolute monster that threatens this challenge very harshly. This section pretty much filled with batteries we need to place into walls. And of course, Miss Delight. If you look at her, she doesn't move. And if you look away from her, she will definitely kill you. I'm gonna do some explaining here. So for whatever reason, I struggled close to none on this part. I really don't know how, especially since this is my first time playing this part, as well as watching this part. You guys gotta realize I didn't even watch 2 or 3. I only watched 1 and played 1. But for whatever reason, it was extremely easy. And people say that this part was not easy. So I don't know. Anyways, we pull the lever and completely snap her in half like a Kit Kat. In this new section, we are given a gun. But sadly, we are also given many little catnaps that want to eat us. Pop, pop, pop. Yo. Since when did Poppy Playtime become a first-person shooter, dog? For this section, we need to throw 2 blocks on the pressure pads to make this thing move. And then once that's done, we are greeted with the very first chase of Chapter 3. Woo! That's a sight.
Come to save us.
There goes my AdSense looking,
The torments. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh!
Leave me. Please. Just go. Run.
Sir, do you need help? Oh, he's moving! New objective, run? I can't run. Oh, shoot. Okay. Of course. Okay. This chase was the perfect balance of easy, and I wanted to tear my own skin off with a spoon. Some parts really got me, and it didn't help that there were still a ton of baby catnaps chasing me. But eventually, we made it. No way. No way this is it. Oh. Yes! Yes! Oh, let's go. Yo, that dude was looking kind of chill. I feel bad for him. This leads us to an office where we set the place on fire to honor all the office workers watching right now. I love y'all. After a few puzzles later, we need to return to the dome. Going through the vents full of catnap hair, we drop down to a very rundown place. Oh, that was good. That was okay. I'm not gonna lie. That might have been that was the best. That was the best jump scare, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Dang, that was good. That was good. We get a flashback of a ton of horrible things that went down in this very factory. Then wake up with a very warm message. That is not threatening at all. Making it back to the dome, we plug in the power. Then we go back to the main power area and we put the fully juiced up battery into that thing, which of course only spawns in catnap. Run! I mean walk! Yay! Let's go! Take that, you piece of crap. This leads us to the final boss fight. This boss fight was genuinely crazy. It was pretty much FNAF on crack. We need to make sure that catnap does not get us from like 6 of the openings. We are hallucinating at the same time, which means there are fake catnaps and real catnaps. You don't know which one's real. And while all that's going on, we also need to use batteries wisely, because eventually all the batteries will need to go into the main power area. And all of that is happening as we wait for a 170-second timer to go down. Eventually, it ends, and we light catnap on fire. After turning on the power, Poppy gives us a VHS tape to watch about what really happened to our coworkers. And safe to say, they got freaking slaughtered. After that, we hop in an elevator with Poppy, and Poppy tells Kissy that we will send the elevator back up for her. And you guessed it, Kissy gets attacked by most likely the prototype. We beat Poppy Playtime Chapters 1, 2, and 3 without running, other than Huggy Wuggy, but we are going to forget about that. Oh my gosh. How am I already at the end of the video, bro? It took me like a week to make this. Are you freaking kidding me? Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. If your day was, bad, your week was bad, your month was bad, 2025 sucks already. I hope that this video, cheered you up a little bit. If it didn't, I hope some of my other videos could. And if it didn't, I hope something in the future could. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in in the next one, homies and homettes.